Babar Azam on this occasion.
For West Indies will be how can they continue to exploit this variable low bounce that we've been seeing. Some deliveries have skipped, some have stayed low.
What we're seeing here is the West Indies looking to adopt a more straighter line to these Pakistan right-handers, looking to operate in between the wickets, looking to exploit that variable bounce. If one keeps a little low, brings the LBW and the stumps into play. Veteran Kamar Roach, again, he's made a valuable contribution. So important to this West Indian lineup, imparting all his knowledge onto the younger seam bowlers. They're playing a similar role in this generation to what we would have seen in the past. And Andy Roberts, he's been credited a lot, the Antiguan fast bowler, with being that mentor to a Michael Holding, Malcolm Marshall, and the likes that came after. And Kamar Roach is in a similar position now. Very experienced. Been all over the world. He's played in every possible conditions he can. Got a wealth of experience in which to impart on the next generation. Again, a straight delivery. Just 2 runs from that. Joseph over, it's 33 for 3.
Six wickets falling in the morning session, the most for any session of this test series.
Six wickets so far in this session. But on day 4, 6 to 4. Day 3, we saw the most, 14. Just illustrating just how much pace has dominated here. Close, that's close, that's close, and he's given. Height might be an issue, not the tallest of batters, Mohammad Rizwan. Opted to go upstairs, we'll have a look.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Appears to be missing the bat here. Can we have Ultra-Edge to confirm, please? Copy Ultra-Edge building. Clear gap on the left screen. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Copy ball tracking building. Alex waiting for ball tracking. Ball tracking coming up now. Pitching outside of impact in line, wickets missing, original decision out. Alex, please change your decision from out to not out. You're on screen signal now.
Missing by a whisker there. It was given out on field by umpire Alex Wharf. Very close indeed. A bit similar to that one we saw from Shea Hope yesterday. Almost identical in the end. That extra bounce coming to the aid of a batter here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
Front on, please.
For all this talk of that lower bounce, so far it's been the extra bounce that's come to the aid. Field by umpire Alex Wharf. Very close indeed. Through the gap. Similar to that one we saw from Shea Hope yesterday. It just beats the fielder. Identical in the end. Extra bounce coming. Good response done from Mohammad Rizwan here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
And this time fuller from
lower bounce.
Jaden
So far it's been the extra bounce that's come to the aid.
So overcompensating, trying to go much fuller, but going down the leg,
close indeed. Through the gap.
similar to nicely into the onside. Balance.
Hit the nail on the head. Balance absolutely key for Mohammad Rizwan.
And for this pair, they'll know that they're the backbone of this Pakistan batting lineup. Famously nicknamed the Riz-Baz duo because of the amount of runs that they have put on as a pair in white ball cricket and red ball cricket. Both on this list. Top averages for Pakistan in Test cricket. Azam averaging 42.62, just under 5,000 runs.
And would have some captaincy experience as well. This one's worked away for yet another boundary, so 2 boundaries in this over, both to Mohammad Rizwan. Just a bit too straight now from Jaden Seals.
Trying to do a bit too much, but this is again good from Rizwan in terms of his balance, in terms of his weight transfer, to get in the line, to flick that delivery into the vacant leg side region.
It's quite amazing what one shot could do for a batter. Finding the middle in this over. That one, ever since that stroke, looked a lot more assured. The feet have started to move. Down to 11 from 25. So as you mentioned, Stacey, and this partnership between Rizwan and Babar, absolutely key. 2 best batters in this Pakistani lineup. Solid block to end. 8 runs from the over. 41 for 3.
The cross international formats, they put together 17 century partnerships. This pair will need that and possibly a bit more. Both well set.
Pakistan need a partnership. Definitely need a partnership. 16 of 41. It has to come somewhere in this top 6, because what we've seen is Pakistan trend negatively in terms of forming partnerships in the lower order. Seven for 38 that first innings.
And a reminder that Masood is injured, so we're not exactly sure if he will feature, but he is the Centurion of this match. History at this venue. It's 109.
Oh, that's the delivery. That's the one I've been speaking about. Just getting it to hold outside that off stump to Babar Azam. It's been a problem area for him.
Just off the surface. It's a delivery from Shamar Joseph.
To go short, latched onto by Azam, but not in the gap. He was very early on that one. It's straight to mid-on, almost a straight pull from the Pakistani captain. That Asad Shafiq looks like next to head coach Sarfraz Khan, batting coach. That Shafiq and Sarfraz Ahmed. Sarfraz Ahmed, the former wicketkeeper batter of Pakistan. Someone I watched play quite a bit of cricket. Loved the way he went about things. Quite an aggressive character. So he'll be hoping to shape this team in his image, at least with that determination. So far they're up against it. 170 runs still to get. Not looking the most confident at the moment. Sarfraz Ahmed, former wicketkeeper batter, class player in his own right, former captain as well. One scooting through a little low, 142 Ks, so that extra pace on show here by Shamar Joseph. Once again, just in his element, big smile on his face. We saw it when he was batting, the positive impact that he made, swashbuckling style.
I think he was lucky with the first three deliveries. One was short and wide. Second one was short. The third one was pulled to mid-wicket. Come back with a much fuller length.
Oh, what a shot that was. A serious piece of timing that from Babar Azam. Illustrating just how classy a player he is. 45 for 3.
Happy with that shot from Babar Azam. Pakistan supporters. On to 23 from 38.
Bowling for West Indies from the southern end, Justin Reeves.
Fantastic stroke that from Babar Azam. I'm sure we'll see that again at some point. It'll be a bowling change from the northern end. Southern end, sorry, it'll be Justin Graves. Career best in that first innings, 5 for 27, 5 consecutive wicket maidens. We've had 14 wicket maidens in this match. Pace has continued to dominate here, and he'll be hoping to replicate some of that form that we saw in that first innings. But this was that stroke. Have a look at this. Just off the legs, back of a length. Ace, what do you make of this shot?
Yeah, the pace. He's just happy to allow the pace to come on and just use the pace from the bowler. Justin Greaves starts off with a no ball. Thing behind that white line.
When he's cleaned him up, Justin Greaves continues where he left off in that first innings. An absolute peach of a delivery. His 6th wicket in the match, and the West Indies are over the moon. Pakistan up against it, 46 for 4.
It's the accuracy. It's the game plan that Justin Greaves has approached this match with. He picked up 5 previously and strikes in his very first over. Mohammad Rizwan goes for 11, 46 for 4.
Jamal.
इसकी प्रो सब्सक्रिप्शन से एंजॉय करो डिस्ट्रैक्शन फ्री स्ट्रीमिंग तो इरिटेटिंग एड्स को मिस कराओ डाउनलोड तमाशा ऐप नाउ
This level played the 9 matches, but once again Justin Greaves proving to be the man in these conditions, getting one to hold its line once again outside that off stump, angled in, top of off, absolutely perfect. 6 wickets for him in this match. It hasn't taken him long to find himself amongst the wickets here in the second innings. Just brought into the attack.
And the celebration. That's how he celebrates taking a wicket, and the team has now employed that.
Wonder what that's all about. We'll have to ask. Another good delivery, that. Not sure if Carlos knows what this celebration is all about, but we've seen it on at least 5 or 6 occasions in this match so far. What a delivery. Have a look at that. Maybe just keeping down slightly, but no foot movement from Mohammad Rizwan. Once again in the corridor, not sure whether to go forward or go back. In the end, he went nowhere. Top of off. Superb delivery, that from Justin Greaves. How important is he to this West Indian lineup?
You also think about the fact that previously Jaden Seals and Shamar Joseph were bowling, and they were express pace. They were in the 130s, 140s. Justin Greaves, on the other hand, he's within the 120s to 130 kilometers per hour, so he's not as quick. So playing forward, Mohammad Rizwan pushing his bat ahead of him because he wasn't sure of the pace coming on. The lack of did the job.
Got an uncanny ability, Justin Greaves, to get that ball to bounce as well. That extra bounce you saw in that previous delivery, hitting Jamal in that rib cage area. Delivers from quite high. He's quite a tall lad, isn't he? Strong. And though the pace may say 120s to 130s, just bowls a heavier ball. A heavy delivery, as you say. Just there, a bit of indecision from Aamer Jamal. One delivery, oh, I was going to say, apart from that no ball in the first delivery, Was almost going to go too early and said he's on the verge of another wicket maiden. But he was spoilt with that no ball. So 1 run conceded in this over from Graves. 6 wickets in the match. Think about how he contributes with bat. Fantastic catcher as well in the slips, good fielder, and now with ball in hand, genuine all-rounder. Low bounce, variable bounce. 1 run from that, a successful over for Graves. 46 for 4.
इसकी प्रो सब्सक्रिप्शन से एंजॉय करो डिस्ट्रैक्शन फ्री स्ट्रीमिंग द इरिटेटिंग एड्स को मिस कराओ डाउनलोड तमाशा ऐप नाउ
Good from Shamar Joseph, and Rizwan found the tough going Carlos post lunch.
Yeah, it was good bowling from Shamar Joseph and Jaden Seals. They've really hit the straps in this second innings, the West Indies. They're doing exactly what we've asked for all game. Build and build and build. Space out that wicket-taking delivery that Justin Graves eventually bowled. I think the top of the stumps. Make it uncomfortable, but just by being disciplined, allowing the pitch to do the work for you, they've been excellent. Someone behind the umpire showing less excellence, but it's been a real treat for the West Indies fast bowlers. Actually, it's the Pakistan delegate. It looks like things that came out of the cohort yesterday have not been that bad for a while, and we don't suspect will be that bad in the second innings. Those words have rung true. They've been amazing, absolutely scintillating seam bowling on show.
Oh wow, that was nowhere short enough to duck Aamer Jamal. Hope you're okay. Same sentiments from Brandon King. Concussion check will come about, but I don't think that was short enough.
And this is what pace does. 143 kilometers an hour that last delivery. And on a pitch that has shown a few to wear off a length, some to squat. At a comfortable pace. Indecision at crucial moment. Let me talk about X factor, which I heard you mention it about the Pakistan fast bowling lineup needing a little bit of X factor. This is the X factor. The ability to make batters uncomfortable at high pace. It looks like he's okay. It looks like it's hit the better part of the grill. There are no wounds, no gashes. He looks to be in fine fettle, thankfully. Once again, high quality fast bowling. Just need the odd delivery short of a length to keep the batter in check. That was that short ball. He has 2 deliveries now. Can he find that good length, 6 meters, challenging the outside edge, the inside edge, and the stumps for 2 deliveries back to back at that high pace?
Stumps. Just reflecting on how well the good length has worked. Just about 6.7 meters to Rizwan. 21 wickets in that length, in and around that length in this test match so far. So it's an abject lesson. Not all of them will come there because there'll be a few short balls. Shahzad Joseph has been the recipient of one from Muhammad Ali himself. Occasionally you go full, but the nucleus of the wickets have come from a good length. Right there, absolutely right there. 47 for 4.
Extra fizz, extra taste, stronger Pepsi.
Runs for the impressive Babar Azam again. Well.
It was a delightful drive, and there was a comical end to the sequence. Just about got it up in the air. What looked like a quite routine pick up, spin and throw has ended with a boundary check. Last ball the previous over from Shahzad Joseph, again talking about that length. Hit that length, pose questions. Been so difficult to face as a batting unit. Both sides have struggled, especially now 17 overs old into the 18th over. The lacquers come off the ball. The field is spread just enough. It's a little bit more difficult to score as well, so you can really build pressure.
I think with Babar Azam, you have to be patient. Jamal will try to play a few shots. Justin Graves, I think, knocked him over in the first innings. Got it perhaps just on the front edge or just a little fuller than a good length. The risk reward, but you never forget how you dismiss the bat, and Graves was superb in the first innings and continues to be just there, bat coming across the line of the ball. Is that close? Is that close? Yes, the finger goes up, straightest away, and Graves has him again in the match. They'll think about a review. They have reviewed it.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the feet, it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Appears to be missing the bat. Can we have ultra edge on this, please? Clear gap on the left screen. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Pitching outside off, impact in line, wicket sitting, original decision out. Alex, stay with your out decision. You are on screen signal now.
Affirmative. 3 reds, no runs for Jamal, 5 wickets lost for Pakistan, 50 on the board.
Usman didn't quite show his wares and what he's fully capable of in that first dig.
Extra fizz, extra taste, stronger Pepsi.
First innings, the bat came across the line of the ball, and again, the bat comes across the line of the ball. Instead of looking to push that maybe back down the pitch, and that length works.
Just wonder what comes first there. Celebration we've been accustomed to know. I wonder what comes first there. Is it the head? Has the head gone so far over that the hands are compensating? "18 entertaining overs gone, 50 for 5 Pakistan.
Babar Azam 27 from 42. Of those 27 runs, I'd be curious to know how many have come on the offside line. Fascinated to know how much he scored offside. It's that one offside.
I'm looking at Shamar Joseph, who has a wicket in 15 consecutive innings prior to this one, and I don't see for the life of me how Roston Chase will get the ball out of his hand. Still up at 142 kilometers, he's still threatening a good economy rate. He's open-chested, that button showing the chest. Back to the days of the great Ian Raphael Bishop et al. A little bit of fire in Babylon. Put good money on 16 consecutive innings. A wicket isn't far for Shamar Joseph.
I'd like to see a short leg, actually. Yep. Just reflection on Jamal. First innings bowled, the bat coming across. Second innings obviously on the right, number 66, route 66. Again, so there are issues there for Jamal to work on with regards to path of the bat. Right, number 66, route 66. Again, so there are issues there for Jamal to work on with regards to path of the bat, maybe head position, but play down the line.
Yeah, he doesn't have a big forward press with that front foot. And I think that first ball beat him for pace and length potentially. But technically it's more this right side. Is that head falling so far over that it feels as though the ball is going down leg. So if you don't have a pronounced press with that front foot, you really have to keep your head going straight down the wicket, almost trying to butt the ball, the umpire, the stumps at the non-striker's end. Anytime you fall over the point, you run the risk of playing across the line.
To get a short leg in. If a guy's looking just to defend at the moment, he does have a first-class 100, he does have 5 first-class half centuries, but he's just looking to prop forward. So what you could do is get a short leg in. Maybe he might be intimidated and stay back when he should be forward, or you could get an inside edge onto pad, use the short ball to set up the full ball. .53 for 5.
आपकी पूरी फैमिली की सेहत का कंप्लीट सॉल्यूशन अब सिर्फ एक ऐप में। तो डाउनलोड करें हर घर का अपना क्लिनिक।
Braves. Played well, Babar Azam. Solid. As I mentioned before, how many runs have come through the offside? He's waiting for you to come straight at him. The only run that has come in the offside was the one he punched to the sweeper in the last over of Shamar Joseph. Everything else, when you bowl too straight at him, he's tucked it down the ground or he's tucked it squarer in the onside. Yes, you're looking to target the stumps, But you can hold off stump, as Seals nicked him off in the first innings, and occasionally attack middle and off stump. That's the one that they're looking to work away, and that's where I want you to stay for a lot longer, not all the time, but a lot longer.
I actually think that really is a great credit to Babar Azam. Look how tight he is there. Still nicked. Tomorrow said there's always one with your name on it. But he's so tight in that box, and it's becoming smaller and smaller as he goes on. He's resisting any drives or punches to cover, waiting until you come straight. When you come straight, he'll pick you off. Really what West Indies want is this. Nicking him from straight, back of a length. That Jaden Seals' dismissal, where you're allowing him to feel ball on bat, but get just enough movement to find the edge. He's been so good in this innings. He's been so disciplined. It's actually been quite a treat to watch how being technically sound on even one of the most tricky pitches, a burgeoning bowling attack, can still look very comfortable, and you can still score 28 off 48, so still a strike rate of about 50. But he's limited his scoring areas, he's backed his defense, he's looked ultra solid, giving us a glimpse into the class of Babar Azam. Not necessarily flashy cover drive that we know he can play, but the discipline and his skill set to keep the good one out and limit yourself to certain